Now press that little arrow in the very bottom and it'll go away except for one thing.
Okay.
There, see?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, what are we talking
about? Sit on my lap almost to get the damn picture.
Hello?
Oh, you know what? We should have gone live the other way first. Because you can't twist it once you're live. All right. I don't know how. I'm just going to wait till somebody comes on. I'm not going to talk to nobody.
Comments will appear here. I don't...
It takes about a minute before you even gets to anybody's...
Right. So we got time.
Before they get notifications.
So we got time to breathe. Okay. All right. Melanie reacted to something. I don't know who that is, but... Devon, I don't know who that is. And Jonathan's been looking for us. Of course, because he's your buddy.
Well, I just sent him a message, and I don't even know if it's sent because the Wi-Fi is so sticky.
Oh. How do you feel about that? Holly's Lord, these are the people that get sick.
Yeah, right. You didn't hear her say something stupid.
I never said I was. I was born at night.
Go to the page, will you?
I was born at night, but not last night. Oh, you're over here.
Oh, dear God.
I got so many platforms, I don't know which one to pull up. I should just get off of this and use my 2 bars.
Am I on the house Wi-Fi?
I can't. I don't know where that shows on your
Well, I must be. Well, there's 4 people there, it says.
Is there?
They're talking,
hi,
aren't they?
Nancy. How are you, Nancy?
Is Jonathan there yet? No, it's Nancy, and Nancy. Okay. I'm here. What lives house? What? I can't. I'm here.
Hi, guys. Estes was interesting. That's an understatement.
Turn it down.
I'm here. It's very slow. Wish I was there. I wish you were here, too.
Okay, Jonathan's there.
Okay, yeah, Estes was very interesting.
Sit back.
You're such a dick.
You got a phone to read on. You don't need to read up there.
I'm still not feeling good. Damn, I miss you. Oh, you'll get well soon.
Oh my God! Okay, Jonathan mentioned I should do a live thing, which we were going to do anyhow. We were going to tack on a video onto the Estes video when I got home. I don't know what happened up there. You know all my skepticisms and everything else, but here's the thing that we figured out when we played it back and watched it. I had the headphones on, I had the blindfolds on, which I don't even think you need blindfolds. I don't even know what the sense of doing that is.
Yeah, me neither.
I think what I was hearing, what in little snippets, what I was hearing between the scanning, they were interviewing this guy instead of the other way around. He was asking questions that I wasn't answering from what I saw and heard.
Over and over.
But he was with what they were asking or talking about. It didn't make any sense to me at all. It didn't make any sense because it was more like they were feeling him out.
Right. I was being interviewed
through
him.
Yeah.
and what he was doing was telling me what it wanted me to know is what I
think
I felt it halfway through. I said, well, a quarter of the way through. And it was only 11 minutes. I said I wanted to go 30.
And because I couldn't hear what he was saying, and I didn't know it until I watched it back, and that's when I said, I think you're the one that's being interviewed.
Yeah. And when you're doing that, you don't really, I don't think you can figure it out right away that's what's going on.
That's definitely what was happening.
Are you going to do another? He's asking. I don't know if this is close enough for you.
I can read it.
Oh, I got a Laurel and Hardy question here, or Laurel and Hardy skit.
What? Is there a Laurel and a...
Matthew. I can't make it a large.
I go home and I got a headache. I'm stressed out. I get anxiety after leaving this place when he's here. Wave your hand over this way so you can wave your hand over this way, Sophia. There's her little hand. Sophia's here. Say hi. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
She knows you guys.
Jonathan.
Martin and Lewis. I never liked them.
I don't know who they are.
Jerry Lewis and Dean
Oh,
Martin.
that was... I don't know them. I heard of them. Yeah, this Estes...
Well, if it was Laurel and Hardy, which one is...
yeah, who's the whatever? I have
more like Abbott and Costello.
Yeah.
Here's Abbott over here. Or no, here's Costello over here.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
This was an Estes it's the first for me. It really is.
That was the... You know, I don't know what to think of any of these.
First off, you don't believe them. You don't believe the Estes are real.
I don't know what to think of the investigation methods, but I was hearing things that you aren't going to hear on the radio usually, and to hear the word Estes twice.
If
I
that's
don't even
radio,
understand
yeah,
that.
that's not.
And I heard it was called Estes.
You don't
it was
that
the word by
word
itself. Well, why would even a spirit say, "Hey, Estes"?
Well, you don't hear that word on the radio. They don't talk about this kind of stuff.
It didn't make sense.
They don't talk about Estes, and then you heard a couple.
What are you doing?
You heard a couple of other words too that are not on the radio. You know.
Well, I will kill her. Is not.
Well, yeah, but there's more.
You keep bouncing around. The phone keeps moving.
It'll be all right. The world won't come to an end. Anyway, I'm got my hat down so they can read Hinsdale something. Doesn't it say Hinsdale?
New York Hinsdale Life, just in the drama. What?
I don't know.
Let me read it.
Hinsdale Life, just live in the drama.
Yeah, living the drama up here with these guys.
That's not a Hinsdale House hat, is it?
No, it's Hinsdale Town. I bought it for to fit in.
What the hell drama does Hinsdale Town have? They got 3 houses, a school, and a dog.
Well, I know you don't I?
I don't live in Hinsdale, am I?
You're close enough. From where I come from, you can throw a stick. Yeah, you're there.
What, is Wisconsin so wide you got miles between cities?
Do the giggle freak you out? Oh my God!
The second time I think it did, or the third time I think it did, because second time I thought it was just a snippet from a commercial or something, but each time it was different, and I've never heard. And I play the radio, the strongest station radio in this area. We don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of radio stations here.
Right.
Maybe 15 to 18, I'm going to say, that will pick up on a scan basis. If they're not strong enough to scan, it'll scan right past them and you won't hear nothing from them. But the words that I heard were clearer than anything else that were coming through. And that's what confuses me. Little snippets of songs or words where they had static with them. The song I heard a Journey song playing.
Okay.
And I heard it a few times, and it was very, very hissy, and but the words I was hearing were
crystal clear
right there. Estes was like Estes. I will kill her. It was I will kill her. I will kill her. Like that, like her. God damn it! I don't know. That's exactly how it was enunciated. I will kill her.
It kept.
I think they meant this her.
Yeah, it kept telling him to tell me that I need to leave.
Yeah, there was 4 different times of leaving.
And I'm like,
and with the please too on one of them.
I'm standing my ground. I stood after a while. I got tired of trying to take the lead like I was supposed to. And I'm just like, okay, I'll answer some of these to humor them. I'm a team player. I can do this, but I'm not going to say what you want to hear. And over and over and over and over and over, wanting me to leave. And I'm like,
3 Days Grace. That's a good song by them. Over and over again. I'm going to be doing that drum cover over and over.
If you do the drum cover, we have to watch you guys dance too. Do you think the responses get more intense as Paul told the spirits to come forward?
One thing I've been thinking about is...
Were you going to answer him?
I can see that.
The first question is, do you think the responses get more intense as Paul told the spirits to come forward? I don't remember you telling them to come forward.
I think if I stayed up there another 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever, I think the response would have been more aggressive. Because it seems like that's what it sounded like to me. Watching it back, when I was doing it, I wasn't paying attention. I just threw out what
you heard.
What I hear. But I think that it was getting more
intense
and more often too, because there was a lot of gaps in there. I'm trying to listen clearly, and all I'm hearing is hissing.
Yeah,
there's no big antenna on the receiver to pick up every radio station around here.
Right.
And again, I have to go draw a line between, is this really a spirit talking through a radio?
Right.
White Noise, which
I know.
And I did watch the movie White Noise, so maybe I don't know.
So you're struggling with even believing it altogether.
Not altogether.
Well,
because some of these things that were said that I heard are not going to be said on radio.
Right. That when you were saying that,
I would have heard them somewhere, and I would have said, "Ooh, that rings a bell to a commercial I heard."
Right. I'm like, when the second you say a word, I filter it in my brain. I'm like, that's not on the radio. I'm back and over and over again. I kept saying that.
Well, one thing I plan on doing now that I'm gonna try it. I watched
Dick Tracy.
Oh my God, what's her name? She spent the night up here. I think at the beginning of the week or the end of last week by herself. August 17th, I'm gonna spend the night up here alone. I've committed myself to spending a night alone in the house.
Oh God!
And I'll be very frank, very frank about it. I'm very apprehensive because of what has happened to me here when there are other people here. Hi, Laura.
I was told I was coming back Friday.
When I've been here with people, I hate to use the word attacked, but for lack of a better word, that's all I can say. I was punched, I was pushed, I was touched, I was whatever, and that's the skeptical side of whatever there is in me that I don't deny that there is spiritual energy around us. I don't deny that they can come back, but where the hell's my mother? I keep calling her. Where is she? There's one I'd like to talk to. I don't care about these.
Yes.
But I'm going to commit myself to August 17th of spending that year. It'll be a Thursday night alone.
And I offered, and he politely let me know that this isn't...
Go fuck yourself. You're not coming.
In so many words, because this is a something he has to do.
I've never done it. I've never been in this house.
And I have 3 nights, and and I lived. Is that mine? No,
yeah.
That can't be. It's green.
Well, you lit it.
Marlboro. Okay. And I lived.
It's green.
They waited till my last day when I made a purposeful decision. I don't need to be here this last 8 hours just to sleep. I'm gonna get in the car. Then I can get home earlier because I was wound up. I had all kinds of coffee. And I had a choice. Do I sleep for 8 hours and leave 8 hours later, or just leave now and I can make it home? I'm wired up on coffee. And the second I did that, that umbrella that Clara talks about opened wide up.
Did anybody... I know there was a lot of ruckus with both of us in the closet. But did anybody hear anything outside of us talking anywhere along the lines that... Like when I sat down the one time and it said, get up. But I told like 3 times during the session, I heard a voice that was very clearly distinctful to the voice that I heard that said, come here, in my face when when I walked upstairs alone when Tina and I came up to visit Mike and the gang from Detroit Rock City Paranormal. I think that same voice was in there, but I don't know.
Oh, from upstairs when you were when I watched you go upstairs, but nobody's got a video.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't get that. I saw you.
Nancy saw it, and somebody else.
Yeah.
Saw it,
Oh, another one. Okay.
What did Jonathan
Get
say?
read for Banshee Sound. Get read for Banshee Sound, Lord. Hey there. I can do another walk around. What filming have you guys done around the property?
I walked around with a GoPro yesterday.
Oh, yeah. You got to get that up for these guys.
Yeah, I just put it on my computer today.
There's a lot of messages.
Scrolling? Holy cow!
I know it's not. I have to keep pushing it up. I don't.
Okay, when you do push it up, it goes back down.
Oh well, I don't know where the start is, so I don't go past it. So
why don't you use your phone to catch the comments?
Fine, I'll do that.
It'd be a lot easier.
I can do another walk around. I never said this was rated G. What filming have you guys done around the property? So Paul has done tons with
Not
GoPro.
tons, about 40 minutes with a GoPro.
With a GoPro. I haven't done that this time because I've done it before. Get read for the Banshee Sound. I don't know what that means.
Get ready. Help yourself read the real word. It's probably get ready for the Banshee Sound. And he's probably talking about when the house was exorcised. And
good God. Oh, jeez.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, maybe not.
I don't think that has. I don't think what's then is here now. Maybe some of it is. I don't know. I don't know.
I guess you're going to find out.
Nobody knows.
You're right.
Nobody knows. I don't care what they say. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
We don't know what is making its home in this home anymore, because so many people have conjured up so much shit that I think there's worse entities here.
Right.
Saw a black mass coming out of the closet
more than once when
more
we
than
were
once.
doing
Wow.
it.
Okay.
I didn't see it, but I was trying to keep up with you. And it wasn't Paul. It was what he was being told to tell me.
That's exactly what I think was happening.
I watched that over again and my jaw dropped because when
yeah, I didn't realize anything because I couldn't hear what he was saying. But when we watched it back, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It was like I was interviewing you, and I'm thinking, well, this is backwards.
Right. It was totally 180. I'm supposed to be interviewing him, and I tried, and every time he would either interrupt me with
It's funny because we're expecting to get a response from me to what you're asking, and the damn thing was we were getting responses from you from what they were saying. They were,
we were both. He was like both. He was telling me. I got the impression I was being told what their plans are for me, and I was asking questions that had nothing to do with that because I'm asking the questions. After a while, I'm like, I'm a team player. I can play, so let me answer some of these stupid insinuations and threats that I'm getting that Paul is delivering. So I'm like, yeah, I'm a team player. I can play, but I'm not leaving. And I stuck to my guns on that. And that's just, sometimes you get thrown for a loop, just like they do, I guess, on TV.
Well, you kept asking, do you know the Dandy family? Do you remember the Dandy family? And it was just twisted around the other way, and they were coming back at you.
Yeah, with some other nonsense.
Yeah, which made no sense to me.
Well,
so I think we should do another one, and you.
Oh, man.
Do the opposite. I'll ask you a bunch of stuff that I know that Dan doesn't know, that the general public doesn't know, only I know.
Put me under the headphones.
Yeah.
Did something happen to the video about last night's Estes? I can't find it on your YouTube. God, it's there. I'll try to put the link up for that, for my channel, where did it go? It was there.
Huh. Well, first of all, YouTube is going to take it down. If they haven't taken some of my stuff down, they won't take nothing down. I'm nasty.
I don't know where it went.
Oh my God! Will you get rid of all these dumbass things?
Yes, they're in a different folder.
You're in a different folder.
It's not that. It's not there anymore, Jonathan. I don't know where it went, but it was there.
Was it a live video or was it a video? You're under live, dum-dum.
Right. No, it was a live. It was the dual Estes.
Oh, you did that last night.
Yeah, okay. And it's gone.
You did that in the live stream?
On YouTube, and it's gone off of here.
It was live, okay.
And I didn't. They don't disappear in a day. You have 30 days.
To see if it's under there. You don't even have 30 days. My YouTube, my videos are up there for years.
No. If you accidentally push 30 days,
okay.
I got 30 days to make it forever. It's 30 days or forever. Pick one.
Oh, they don't ask me nothing. Mine's just always forever.
Oh. No, Jonathan, it's missing. I don't know why at this juncture. Thanks for telling me. Wow. It was there last night when I went to bed.
What's Cheryl say?
Cheryl is saying...
Here. Don't you knock this phone off, Paul.
Yes, do that. Did something happen in the video that last night's Estes? Yeah, I can't find it.
All right. Cheryl wanted to join us. I said yes, and she's not here. So where the hell is she?
I don't see her name.
Horse
oh, my God.
I tried to bring Cheryl in, unless I didn't see it in time and she left.
Unbelievable.
Cheryl, you there?
Did I share it on...
All right, Cheryl just said, I don't know. Cheryl was here. She was one of the ones that was here during the come here.
Oh.
She was here, so maybe she can tell us whether or not...
I don't know. I'm still here. That's okay.
Try it again if you can try it again. Sometimes I'm so tired. Try it again if you can... try it again. If you can try and get on live again.
Yeah, she's not talking about... Yeah, she wants to do that. I can't find that live. Did I post it on YouTube?
He said he and Nancy said, and there's a third person who said they saw me go up the stairs that night and come down the stairs. So somebody in the group, or unless maybe Tina filmed it, I don't know. She may have not even checked her phone. But they said they saw a video of me going up and down.
Yeah, I saw his white face come down. And I said, he's not faking anything.
Will Paul get... What?
Oh, Paul, aggressive with this... Will Paul get aggressive with the spiritual conversation again tonight? I'd rather he not with... So.
Oh, no, I won't now. No, of course not. Not when she's here. Never. Never, ever. I don't like her being here, but she likes to see Link. And I don't fear nothing. Nothing's ever happened. And besides, I'm protected by my spiritual guidance of my religion anyhow.
I can't believe it's not on YouTube.
What did she say? And yes, he will. It's not there. Put it up there again. What did Cheryl say?
It was me and Mike.
The other one down below.
Yes, he wasn't faking, and I told him not to be aggressive.
Oh, okay.
No, it's...
Yeah, I don't fake this stuff. There's no need for it. There's enough in the community to fake their crap.
I know, and
there's too many that add too much inconsistency to what really happens. Somebody said hi to Link.
Yeah.
Denise,
Denali.
Dennis, Denali. I can't see. I'm so blind.
That's all right.
Yeah, I want to try that and see if we get a reverse response on an Estes method with you.
Wow.
And there was also, if you notice that light, we wanted to have a little bit of a,
ambience, yeah. Besides, then I can actually see him better. but the light went out.
Without turning a bright light in there. We didn't want to use the camera lights or I'd be blinded. Even with the blindfold on. And it doesn't, I guess we want to do the same thing everybody else does and make it look spooky.
Well, that's what's everybody's watching now.
The light went out and it's got a brand new battery in it. It's brand new.
So I got 10 batteries. They're all charging.
And believe me, that light is so bright, it will blind you if you look into it. The red light, he's showing it at me to show me how bright it is. Well, it took me 20 seconds at least to even adjust my eyesight again. Would Link consider getting aggressive tonight? Oh, yeah, I'm sure he would. I'm not staying, Matthew. Mary's room doesn't bother me.
Probably sleeping in Mary's room. Looked romantic, not spooky. Oh, with the red. Oh, wow. Well, they were getting fresh.
Yeah, they were.
I think
What's the dirty pants thing?
I don't know, but they were talking a lot dirty. You getting excited and this and that. And I'm like, you have no... What I was going to answer was not G. And over and over. Kept talking dirty, just itching for me to say something wrong.
Which is...
online. And I didn't fall for it.
Usual.
Yeah. You know, they were itching for me to say something nasty. I can't believe that is missing from yesterday. I better not have lost that.
I'm sure you have it somewhere, don't you?
Yeah. I have it on
it's
that other camera's little disc thing.
Is it on that one?
No. That one is you. Only.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, the 4K. So I can't... I have that, Jonathan, on a what is it? A tiny disc?
Yeah.
On a tiny
disc. Micro disc. It doesn't matter.
Micro
disc. You got a newspaper. What difference is it?
Okay. Yeah, I do have a copy. I don't have a copy of the live. It's disappeared.
You are definitely Costello, because I'm always the one yelling at you. We did film more on the property today. We did a bunch of filming in the car.
Yes.
Today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, we did... me coming down the hill, then me coming down the hill again this way, and coming up to the house with him coming out with a gun, like Gordon did my first visit up here.
Right.
When Gordon pointed the gun at the windshield at me. And there's a lot of Laurel and Hardy stuff in that one, too.
Cheryl's asking Mike, do you have the video of Paul on the steps when we were in the kitchen? She's asking a Mike guy.
Yeah, Mike.
I don't know who these
Mike
people are.
Was the one that we were talking to on here last week. Mike said he didn't think he had anything, Cheryl. But now you're saying, do you have the video of Mike? Did you ever see it? Cheryl, did you ever see it yourself? Seems like everything involved with this house disappears. The exorcism disappeared. Bill Conley never sent me any video of the week we spent up here filming for the movie documentary.
But I made sure there was more than one camera recording. That wasn't live, though.
Yeah, we had all kinds of cameras going yesterday, too.
Okay. So. Right. So, I mean, if I'm going to lose this YouTube thing, at least I have it on another format. After I get home and...
Well, I had all of my books on 3 different formats, and I can only find them on one, which is defunct. It's gone. The hard drive I dropped on the floor, and all I can hear is going...
Oh, my God. The voice recorder caught it. Oh. I could be wrong. I have it in my mind, and the voice recorder caught it.
Yeah, the voice recorder caught it down here. And I was upstairs.
Yeah, that's how loud it all was. And the view I had was though there was a cell phone or camera on top of the stove, on top of the top ledge of the stove. It wasn't high, it was higher than the top of the stove. And the stove has a back on it, like a 3-inch shelf above the buttons or whatever, above the burners. It was as though the camera or whatever device it was up there, because I could see pretty good over the ladies' heads that were sitting at the table. Now, I didn't know who any of these people were. I was just watching, and when Paul had come down, the ladies were still talking about
And
sitting
laughing.
laughing about what they were doing, and they were totally oblivious to what had just happened.
Oh, no,
and
they were laughing at me when I came
oh,
downstairs.
yeah,
I did.
but I don't think they got what I saw. I thought it was so interesting that, well, they were busy talking about whatever they were doing, and then he came down.
All right, Pam.
It took them a minute to realize what he just went through. That's what I saw.
What's Jonathan said? I got the first part, but I can't.
If spiritual energy can zap the power from a battery, then why couldn't it interfere with the data from SD card? I know that's pure speculation. I think I've heard that before. People's batteries drain, they lose stuff. Stuff ends up
We've
coming.
had it happen too, and it just
Corrupt.
doesn't make any sense.
It messed with the electrical of my car, though, the one time I was here alone.
Okay, here's I don't know how many people out there have a portable energy source that you can charge your cell phone with.
Cheryl just said, Mike and I got it. We watched it live. What are they talking about?
What we've been talking about.
Oh, so they do have a copy now.
No. They had it. They watched it live. They don't know if they have it.
Oh, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that, but Mike already said he doesn't have it. He told us that last week.
I was kind of being optimistic that maybe they found it.
I know, but I don't want to be optimistic about this house.
It doesn't
work.
It'll be about watching you get put in your place.
You know, I was too.
I know,
like a
when
baby.
It happened live.
What was I just saying? What was
We were talking about electronics cannot be.
Okay.
But I said yes.
All right. Does anybody have a portable charger you can charge your phone with? It's just, what do they call them? It's just a handheld charger.
Oh.
You can charge your cell phone up to 2 or 3 times. Okay.
Oh.
I charge that charger up at home to 100%. I stick it in my top desk drawer in the bedroom. I took that charger out of my top desk drawer night before last when I was packing a bunch of stuff up. It's still at 100%. I brought it up to this house, last summer I think it was. Yeah, it had to be last summer. I brought it up to this house at 100%. When we left it was at 12%. I will never forget that. But I didn't think nothing of it until I looked at it yesterday, or day before yesterday. It's 100%. It never goes down when you turn it off. But when it's sitting here and you turn it off, it'll go off. It just drained to 12%. And that doesn't make any sense to me.
But I see it a lot on YouTube. I don't know if they're lying, but from what I'm witnessing and what I'm hearing.
We've had it happen.
Right.
I had it happen to my GoPro.
Yeah, it just
One
happened.
time it died. Yesterday it was fine.
Well, that red light was the same thing. Battery was charged.
I don't understand.
Brand new batteries, brand new charger.
You doing all right over there?
Yeah.
You want to do anything? You didn't play your game or nothing?
I did. I was out there.
I know you wanted to see Link and everything, but that's why
You look so much like your mother.
Here
It's
because then you
incredible.
get bored.
She looks so much like her mother. I can see it a mile away.
I did. I've been sitting with Link almost all day that we've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like her mother, but her disposition is better.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it has to be.
Oh, absolutely. Nancy, I do. When it happened live, I do. And the green lights went out during last night's duel. Yeah, I don't have an answer for that either. There's a group out there that brags that one of the investigators started when they were 14 years old, and now they're on their 21st birthday. I can't remember the name of the group, and that's why I had no problem putting a 13-year-old on, and if I drag him around with me, maybe he'll be another.
Maybe someday you'll have your own network.
Yeah, so I had no problem getting him started in it because he's never done it before. The one where the green light went out has never done this before. And he was perfect. Last night it was, oh man, I can't believe it fell off of YouTube. I don't know why it walked away from YouTube. I didn't get any nasty.
I didn't even get a notification on you going live last night.
Me neither.
That's what happened. My REM pad was dead. Got home and it worked. Yeah.
What Elizabeth say? I'll be seeing her soon.
That's what happened to my
okay.
REM. It was dead there, but when she got home, it worked. Now, my
That happened too. Same thing. Tina's camera a couple of times.
My REM, I got a charger that plugs into house electric, and you can adjust it for whatever volt you need, and I got a 9 volt, and then it has a 9 volt clip on it, so you can plug it into where a battery gets plugged in. So I don't have to worry about keep changing that battery. So it's forced electric. So if we have electric, then that should work, unless they break it on me.
I got 3 things off the top of my head that only I and one of the Dandy families, well, I think Clara knows about all of them, but there's 3 different things that I can bring up to you in an Estes method. And if you even come close to any of them, I'm gonna
Shit.
Yeah, because they're. Yeah. Laura had a nickname for me that only Laura and I know. I think. Well, I told Clara, but we didn't blast it around the world, the universe. Mike and I had a very serious discussion one time in his bedroom about something that even Clara doesn't know.
Well, you're older than him. I would hope that you would have been helping him out because Phil was gone.
Well, Phil wasn't gone.
No, he's always gone in
Phil was
Buffalo.
An ass. He was an idiot.
Right, but he was busy working in Buffalo, trying to find his way with his newfound spook house that they just fell into.
It was hard for him.
No notification here. Yeah, nobody got notification that I went live on YouTube. But last night when I went to bed, it was there. If you do another Estes tonight, do you give us an approximate time when you will start?
You're horrible at chat. There's like 9 things up here I want to read. And
I already read them. You're just poking.
No, you did not. Okay, what did
They're all saying they didn't get notified.
What did she just say?
Wish I was there next time, Paul. I
didn't say that, so shut up.
Wish I was there. That's what it says.
Paul, hi, Paul. Paul, did you finish my book? I just gave a copy to Link. I want to know what you think of it so you can tell him not to read it.
Nancy didn't get notified. Nobody got notified.
Wow, they did.
And I used the...
Yes, next time, Cheryl. You're not far from here. She lives close now.
I don't know why I'm not in this stupid picture. I don't get this. I have to move like
you are in the... Oh, now you are.
Mm-hmm. I'm moving over. If you have another Estes, he wants to know what time.
What do you think? 15, 20 minutes?
Okay.
All right, 15, 20 minutes. We'll do another Estes method.
Right.
We'll get ready for it right now. And then we'll go live afterwards.
Don't take me 15 minutes to get upstairs.
In 15 minutes, we'll start it.
Okay, so can't we sit for another 7?
For another 13 if you want to.
Yeah, because I'm pretty fast. I know how to put on headphones. And I got the radio charging. Okay. And I put a brand new battery. Again. Brand new charge, brand new charger.
What, the light?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the light should work. Just an hour sounds good. Loved your book.
No, not that one, the other one. One of my other ones. It's a serial killer book. I want to know what Paul Hooch has to say about it. Where is it?
He hasn't responded yet.
Where is it?
It's in my bedroom. Do you want me to get it out so you can show?
Yeah.
Okay. See? Got the radio charging?
Oh, you do? Oh, that's the radio we used? Holy cow, that's little.
Yeah.
Come on over, have a seat. Come and say hi. Say hi to Nancy. She knows you well enough. So does Jonathan. He sees you on my streams all the time. Just...
Did you just fart?
An hour? Okay. I will let you know. Who are you asking if they farted? Have you already been reading it?
There you go. That's his new book.
The Exorcism. Get the hell out of
See,
here.
that's his new book.
This one, it's not new.
Oh, no, right. Okay.
And I do apologize for the title of this. My brain didn't.
It looks backwards. May have to read it.
It's Heart of Darkness by me. It's a sick book. Very sick book. I won't let her read it. I won't let Sophia read it. Not the kind of a book for anybody under 21. 35.
Then Daddy couldn't even read it.
Daddy already read it. You know your dad doesn't read books. He does not read books, and he read it in one sitting. He sat down and read that thing till he was done. Your father, who doesn't ever read. He doesn't even read instructions on stuff.
What the heck? Well, I know who he gets that from. His mom.
Does she read?
She doesn't read directions on stuff.
Oh.
Only for things that she's confused with.
Nancy's got her autographed copy. What she do?
She puts.
Does she?
So do you.
I didn't look at it. I don't want to make a dent in it. You know, and make it look like it's been read yet.
Yeah. I wish Jonathan could show his book of You Know They're Here.
Oh.
Every second page he's got a bookmark.
Oh my God! Yeah.
He's got notes and all kinds.
He's bad as I am. He's bad as I am. I do that with what's her name's book? Your book? Yeah.
I want to sit in the closet.
No, you are not going in there.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Nope.
I can't believe it fell off of YouTube. I've never had any video fall off of YouTube.
They don't do that. I've got videos from when I first started my channel, all the way back to 2000, whenever it was.
The
8 or 9 years.
The thumb clip. What is it called? The
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail. I use dead end. I use that sign. That wouldn't be a copyright.
Even if it was, it wouldn't matter. They ain't gonna take it off your YouTube. How can a stop sign be a copyright?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of.
No, it's not a copyright. You can put stop signs up your yin yang. You ain't gonna take them off YouTube.
Well, I didn't get any dirty messages nasty messages from YouTube. I would think I would have gotten something from them saying they were going to take it down.
Gonna get a cell phone that's at least 6 feet long. I want to read Paul's sequel to You Know They're Here. Yeah, so does everybody.
Yeah, everybody and their brother.
August 17th coming soon.
Yeah. You got some.
Wouldn't that be something? I spend the night here and die.
You got some interviews to do.
Where?
Between now and then, so. And you're going to be positive. And you're going to be positive. Autographed copy. Yeah, Paul has some interviews he's going to be doing with some very, very influential folks in the industry. And
well, you didn't drink much of your pop, did you?
It's
I drink all of mine.
Yeah, hers is gone. Very influential people. I hope you guys tune in. In the business.
I can't see. Can you move dingy letters?
They
I should set my phone up for
cool.
What do you call it?
One comment, cool. Elizabeth says cool.
Oh.
I wish I could make the words bigger, but I don't know if I can get
You
them.
can in your settings. I don't know if you can in chat, though. What are you doing out there?
Oh, yeah, on the phone with all the people back home.
I'll be saying, God, I can't wait to get home.
Yeah, I'll let them know that tomorrow morning. They got one more night to suffer. It's hard for people because, I mean, especially they've never even been here. Then you come here and there's no sink, and
Yeah, the real stuff in life.
yeah,
A kitchen, a full kitchen. There should be a sink.
Well, it's just another water line to
I should
break.
help Dan
I
with
get
sink.
that. I get that. And then if you do that, the bottom of the sink's got to be thrown into the dump because it's all shot.
Well, if you do it right, insulate it right, then you won't
Right,
have
but it
pipes.
has to be new, and that's money. You know, so I mean, I get it. I understand.
Well, you don't put a new one in. You put an old one in from 1960.
Oh, with no underneath, you mean? Where it's open underneath the sink?
just a
Oh, that's cool.
like that old refrigerator in there. It takes 7 to 10 days to dethaw.
Yeah.
Dethaw would mean to refreeze, wouldn't
Unless you use a heat gun.
it?
And I got one at home. I was going to bring it, but
I should put a bucket under there when you leave.
But somebody's probably going to rent tomorrow or something.
Oh, that's
It's just
true.
not going to
That's
work.
true. Yeah.
You know, I thought maybe it was open tomorrow, but booked Friday.
Well, it's definitely booked on the weekend. It's always booked on the
Yeah.
weekends.
So we're going to have a red light, huh?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, I want one more smoke,
my
and then
headache
and then
splits.
I'm gonna take one more smoke, guys, and then we'll be live on the Dandy House page.
Get away from the smoke.
Right? We're gonna be live on the Dandy House.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's good. I'm in.
You're coming this Friday, Elizabeth?
I thought that's what she said.
Yeah, she said she's got Friday.
Wow.
So that's the day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm off of work on Friday because I gotta unload the car and wash my clothes and shake
Every
my
time I talk to you on your phone, you're off work.
and make heads or tails out of thousands of hours of I don't know what yet.
See,
It's a lot.
now I know why there's so much bureaucracy in prisons. He runs a prison. So we... I know why. I know why.
Why? Because of a 40-inch, the best technology TV displaying the
That's
video.
not what I'm talking about. That you never work. I'm taking a day off today. Next day, I'm only working in the morning. I'm going to come home and mow the yard.
Oh my God.
2 days later, he's taking a week off.
Yeah, but then I don't tell you that. Oh, I had to go in on Saturday
Oh yeah,
for an
hour, for a
emergency
meeting.
or something. Emergency or something that I got.
You had to measure out the roof so you.
I'm gonna measure you in a
more
minute.
cameras up on top.
I don't know how you live with this man. You poor girl. Yeah, we got to give him some laughs. There was nothing funnier than that
sleeping bag.
GD sleeping bag. Oh my! That really needed to be videoed. It was so unfortunate that.
Oh God! If it was video, that we
Oh my God! We would have went
if it had
viral.
It would have. Yeah, if it had the right marketing, it would have gone viral. Holy
Yeah.
cow!
Yeah.
That had to be the silliest looking thing.
Oh my God! And you know, and then I saw a video after the fact, and I wasn't dreaming this. When we were packing it up, Nancy was taking a video of us.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
I don't know where I saw this at, but and there was a stain on it.
She put it.
There was a stain on it, and I brought it up again. There's that stain, and you were making me feel like I was crazy, and I thought the house was doing something to me.
Oh God! Here we go. The house is doing it again.
Yeah, well, you said there was no stain. I swear I saw one.
There was definitely a stain. I watched the video.
There you go.
Yeah, Nancy posted that video. She just said she posted.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Where you
right.
saw
That's
it.
where I saw it at.
Yeah.
So she was up there.
Oh God, that was nothing like taking it apart.
Oh my God, no.
It was just a sleeping bag, and it was like more like we were trying to fight our way through 300 bowls.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
I have no words for it. I was so.
It must have been a very masochistic person that designed
Yeah.
how that thing
Oh,
was
yeah.
strapped.
Right. And then you said some kid in the back room was doing it on purpose. That was funny. Oh my God.
There is no what?
There's no stain. I looked at. You told me. You said in that video there's a stain on there that you put it up. Yes, Nancy, you did. Where is that sleeping bag video? On links? No, I think it's on Nancy's Facebook.
Yeah, she doesn't have a YouTube.
Nancy, you should really
Um,
share that somehow. There was no, not on the sleeping bag, on the bag itself. That I saw it on the bag, on the outside bag, on the outside, the tight bag that they gave.
Oh my God!
It's right here.
Oh, there. Yeah, you're looking at it. What does it say? November 16th.
Look at you. You're like you're riding a horse.
I know. I don't know what else to do other than sit on it. That's what I do with mine at home when I'm trying to get something in. You have to sit on it. But no, there's a stain on that, on the yellow bag.
They're watching the video of Nancy's stained sleeping bag.
Allegedly stained. But Nancy just said there's no stain on it. Nancy, give us a link. Where's that sleeping bag video? Okay, no stain on it. I looked yesterday. But there was a stain when we were putting it back in. I think there's a shadow. A shadow on
that.
That
is nothing compared to what we did to get that thing out of there.
No, we both fought with that thing and fought with it.
10 minutes. Just to get the cover off the sleeping bag.
And it was wrapped in leather string, but the leather was like a 1/4 inch wide. I never saw anything like that.
It was wrapped around itself.
And you couldn't
get it off. There's nothing you could do.
It was crisscross, wrapped in like leather. And Chinese, they're cheap. They don't wrap anything with expensive. They'd rather soon not have any string and save 3 cents. You know. God, yeah, we're fighting with that, trying to get it in. Oh my God!
But when we were taking it apart, you were pulling from one end, I was pulling from the other.
Yeah.
Used every ounce of strength we had.
Yeah.
To try and get it out of the way.
It was the craziest thing I've ever witnessed.
There's the stain right there.
Well, she said it was a shadow. Accent, cheese, secret. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? Yeah, it sure is. A shadow on the bag. Allison Pacer is watching. Hello, Allison.
Allison, hi, Allison.
God, that was something. Well, she's at least got this one where we're packing it up so you can see what we were messing with, what we were dealing with. Good God. And we were both just getting mad at each other. That's the part
we do that anyhow.
Yeah. Yeah,
but that was a lot worse up there.
Yeah, so I blame that on the house because I don't know. There's just no reason.
You know what it felt like? Seriously,
we were fighting with something.
It felt like something. Exactly. That's exactly what it felt like. We were pulling it this way, and something was pulling away from me, and something was pulling away from you.
Yeah,
at the same time.
Right. I know.
Because there's no way you can't get a little stupid vinyl sleeping bag cover off.
I know. And you were on one side of the bed, I was on the other. So there's no reason.
You had your feet braced.
Yes. If you would have seen what we were doing, it was like we were fighting to push a house down the road or pull it or something.
I don't know.
It was the most incredible thing that I just wish I would have got that on video. I have to go back and watch the lives before this. Well, good luck. My lives just fall off the face of the earth. I can't believe that. I saw that before I went to bed. It was on there. I wanted to make for sure it was, and it was.
Doesn't make sense for it to just disappear.
Mm-hmm. Because they were looking for it in the living room, and I said, "Oh, the thumbnail you're looking for is a stop sign." I made it.
Yeah, that's
because when I was waiting for you to come back, I made a stop sign, and I sent that to you. Or no, dead end sign. Not a stop sign. It was a dead end picture.
Sign, yeah, down at the bottom of the road.
And I made that the thumbnail, and they said, "Oh." So.
Well, we're gonna go up. We're gonna go upstairs, and are you gonna do it in the closet again?
Yeah, I'll do it right where you did.
We'll do another Estes in the closet.
And same spot.
Give us about 10 minutes. Still, it's gonna take that long just to
we might get stopped by something.
We'll be back soon.
We might get hit in the head by.
Well, then get up here, Allison. We'll be back live in a few minutes. Whoops, hit the wrong button. We'll be back.